I want to start this video off with something personal because this is where everything changed for me. I was a break-even to unprofitable trader trading mini contracts. Same strategies, same entries, but very inconsistent results. The moment I traded micros with a fixed dollar risk per trade was the moment that I became more consistent, more calculated, and more profitable. And today I want to explain why, because some of these changes may save your funded accounts, especially at firms like Apex. Micros are not for small-time traders. They are for profitable ones. I am a personal believer. You should not be going to prop firm accounts and cherry picking whichever account you want to purchase. You should be specifically going for an account that suits your trading style. You can't just go into Apex and be like, I'm just going to grab a 25K account and because that's all I can afford this month. This is the wrong mindset. Very specifically, if you're trading minis, it's significantly the wrong mindset. But if you get to the end of this video today and you finish watching this and you have the courage and you drop your ego and you go down to micros, then maybe the 25Ks might just be for you and you may stop blowing account. Your trailing threshold is 1500. Now on Apex, you have to remember as you more go into profit, that trailing threshold is coming in behind you and following up behind you and it will be fixed. It doesn't go back down. It only goes up only, okay? So as you get more and more into profit on Apex, if you get any pullbacks live in your trade, okay, you're reducing the gap from where the current price is to where the current trailing threshold is. That is one thing about live trailing thresholds that really sucks. But if you're a very patient trader, you're very calculated, and you're not over leveraging in your trades, this is nothing to worry about. You may find that you may not even have to choose your account at the end of this video. You can keep trading the account that you want to keep trading, but you may find that you can go back and start trading micros and just reduce your risk. So on this 25K account, our profit target is 1500 and the threshold is 1500 as well, which means that you basically have to get a 100% return on the funds because even though this says 25K, right, you're not actually really getting access to 25K, all right? On the 50K, it's 120%. 100K is 200%, 150, etc. You can see it on the screen. So in this example right now, depending on what type of trader you are, majority of you are probably not even thinking about the 300, the 200, it's not worth it. In fact, I think bang for buck, the 100K is also not worth it. 3 best accounts, in my personal opinion, on Apex. I personally have been very successful on the 150K. And the reason for that comes down to the minis and the micro style strategy that I have because your trailing threshold is now in 2026 being bumped to 5K. We have your current trade risk management, trading 1 minis per trade. This is probably what I would say 99% of you are currently doing at the moment with your trading strategy. You're trading 1 mini, maybe more, I hope not, but you probably are. And this is all you know. And so what happens, right, is on Monday, we come into the trading day on Monday and we enter our stop loss and the $100 stop loss is in play. And let's just say you're targeting a 10 to 1. This is just an example only to keep mathematics as simple as I can for you guys, okay? And you make $1,000, okay? So excellent. Monday was a big green day. Beautiful. We're $1,000 up. Tuesday comes in. Guess what? Today your stop loss, because of the market volatility today on a Tuesday, your stop loss is now $300. So you're now risking 2 times more than you were yesterday. And then we got $1,000 today. So let's say that you got lucky, okay? And on Tuesday, you got another green day. So now you're cheering. You're up 2 grand on the week and you're feeling really, really, really good about yourself, okay? And then Wednesday rolls in. And like I've written here on the screen, you've missed this trade due to the stop loss being big but you can't trade your idea and was correct, all right? So in this example here, your trade idea was there, your setup was there, your strategy was there, your stop loss was there, your take profit was there, and you wanted to enter this trade. But let me guess, you're already $2,000 up for the week, and you've come in on Wednesday, and your stop loss on Wednesday was probably somewhere in the vicinity of $1,000 because of market volatility. These 1 minute candles on NASDAQ, for the last Monday, Tuesday, they were printing 10-point moves. No worries. You can withstand a 10-point move. It's no problems at all. But on Wednesday, the market volatility increased, and those 1 minute candles went from being like 10 points to being 100-point moves. So now, on a 1 minute candle, you're risking $2,000 per 1 minute candle. And so you can't withstand it. If any of you are familiar with Alpha Futures or even Top Step, in the last week of February, they have stopped trading and halted trading on prop firm accounts because of market volatility on precious metals, gold, silver, crude oils, and things like that. You can't trade minis. They've banned it because of market volatility, and this is why. So now you're getting forced from the funding firms, because you can't trade your setups now because they're going to block you because of this one thing. On Wednesday, I've written here that you've done no trades at all because your stop loss was probably $1,000 and you didn't want to risk 50%, of your capital from the day before, right? And I understand that because I was there once before myself. Now, we're going to roll into Thursday. Thursday, your stop loss now is $350 to make another $1,000, okay? But Thursday, unfortunately, you just picked the timing wrong, probably a red folder news event, and you got stopped out, right? Now, we roll into Friday. Same thing happens on Friday. You probably picked the day that it was a quarterly options expiry day, and you just got liquidated as all hell, and you lost $500. Once again, market volatility means that your stop loss was all over the place throughout the whole week. So on Monday, you were risking 100, Tuesday, 300, Wednesday, you missed a trade, but it ended up working in your favor if you had taken it and you had the balls to risk it, but you didn't because emotion and everything else got the better of you, and you didn't want to give back your profits from Monday, Tuesday because you're emotionally trading. Thursday, you risked 350 on the trade rather than, 100 or 200. And then Friday, you were like, I want to finish the week on a banger. I don't care. My stop loss is $500. Let's just go for it. I'm only risking, 20% of my overall profit for the week. Let's risk it for the biscuit. And in this instance here, we ended up with a weekly P&L of $1,150, which is pretty good. Your win rate was 50%, which is pretty good. And you missed one trade because of FOMO, which is not good at all. We don't want to be doing this because this is emotional trading. Here is the new example for your new strategy coming forward as of this week. I hope this video changes your outlook and you start considering this as your option moving forward. So for one mini contract, you need 10 micros into a 1/10 of its size by trading micros. Here is the same example with a fixed risk to reward and fixed stop loss all the way through for the whole week, which is exactly the same as our previous week, right? However, your stop loss is exactly the same and it's the same setups. You're taking the same strategy for the same week. Monday, stop loss $100. Tuesday, stop loss $100. Every single day, guys. We have the same fixed stop loss. Stop changing them. Stop making them different. Look at last week. 100, 300, 350, 500. It's ridiculous. Stop it right now. Come in here on a Monday. Stop loss 100. Tuesday 100. Wednesday 100. I'm not saying your stop loss has to be $100. Whatever you're comfortable in using for your stop loss, you pick that. But don't change it every day. Make it the exact same amount. And using micros, because we can fractionalize these one mini contracts, right? We can fractionalize them into a 1/10. You can adjust your contract size when you're entering the trade to ensure that your stop loss is within a few dollars of your desired amount. Your win rate has now increased. You removed emotions and you stop trading without FOMO. Now, I know a lot of you are going to be like, can you give me some examples, or how the hell do I in the moment on the 1 minute candle calculate my contract sizes? Because as you can see on this week, they're all over the place. Well, I've created a cheat sheet for you. Go down in the description of this video and I've got it right there. You just copy and paste them. But I'm also going to show you right here on TradingView. On TradingView, click the T, you'll create a new text chat, and then paste in the value in the description. And then what you're going to do is you're going to go into the settings and you're going to go down to the very bottom and you're going to click Save As, and then you're going to name it the MES or the MNQ, and then you're going to click Save. And then what you're going to do is every day when you start your trading session and you're going to need to calculate your stop loss, you simply just create a new text chat like that, and you select this button here, and then whatever contracts you're trading, so NASDAQ or minis, you'll select that and it will pop this up on the screen, and this will help you every single time as a quick cheat sheet. Thank you very much for watching this video. Feel free to hit the subscribe button if you want to see more content like this and you want to watch me trade live every single day at 3 a.m. London session. And if you would like to, please feel free to smash the like button on this video. It'll push it to other traders that may also need some more of this information. And in the meantime, there's a link in the description for you to join our Discord community group if you want to be around like-minded people and trade the London session. Thank you very much, and I'll see you guys in the next video.